Hello and welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into an intriguing book that has captured the attention of millions worldwide. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fucks by Mark Manson is not your typical self-help book. It's a book that challenges conventional wisdom and dares to ask what it means to truly live a good life. So grab a cup of coffee, settle in, and let's explore the thought-provoking world of Mark Manson. In an era where self-help books often sugarcoat reality with feel-good phrases and endless positivity, Mark Manson takes a radically different approach. His book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, stands out with its bold title and an even bolder message. It's a book that doesn't shy away from the uncomfortable truths of life and instead embraces them. Manson starts by debunking the popular belief that we should try to be positive all the time. He argues that life is full of struggles and it's unrealistic and even harmful to attempt to suppress or ignore the negative aspects of our existence. Instead, he suggests that we should learn to accept and deal with these challenges in a healthy way. One of the core ideas in the book is the concept of choosing your struggles. Manson points out that life's quality is not determined by the number of good experiences we have, but rather by the kinds of challenges we're willing to face and overcome. He emphasizes that struggles are inevitable, and it's our response to them that shapes our lives. Another significant point Manson makes is about values. He argues that our values and the metrics by which we measure success greatly influence our happiness and satisfaction. If we value superficial things or impossible standards, we're setting ourselves up for disappointment. Instead, Manson advocates for choosing values that are in alignment with our true selves and are realistically attainable. Throughout the book, Manson shares personal anecdotes and stories from well-known individuals to illustrate his points. These stories add a layer of authenticity and relatability to his message. They show that the principles he discusses are not just theoretical, but have been tested and proven in. Manson's writing style is direct, no nonsense, and often laced with humor. This approach has made the book a refreshing read for many, especially for those tired of the usual self-help rhetoric. However, it's important to note that his use of profanity and blunt language might not be for everyone. As the book progresses, Manson delves into deeper topics such as the acceptance of mortality and the importance of personal responsibility. He challenges readers to confront their limitations and to accept that not everything in life is within their control. This acceptance, he argues, is key to finding peace and living authentic. Manson also criticizes the modern obsession with extraordinary achievement and fame. He points out that this constant pursuit often leads to dissatisfaction and a sense of failure. Instead, he promotes the idea of finding contentment in ordinary and simple realities of life. The book culminates in a powerful message about the importance of caring about the right things. Manson argues that it's not about not giving a feck about anything. It's about being selective about what to give a fuck about. In a world that constantly demands our attention, choosing our battles wisely is crucial for our mental health and overall well-being. Continuing our exploration, let's delve deeper into some of the key themes that Manson discusses. These themes not only challenge our conventional thinking, but also offer practical advice for navigating life's complexities. One of the most compelling ideas in the book is the concept of embracing the negative. Manson argues that society's relentless focus on positive thinking has led us to fear and avoid negative experiences. However, he suggests that facing hardships and negative feelings can be more beneficial than avoiding them. By embracing the negative, we can learn from our experiences, grow, and become more resilient. Manson also talks about the tyranny of exceptionalism. He observes that modern culture has an obsession with being extraordinary. Social media, movies, and even self-help books often portray an image of a life filled with constant success and happiness. This portrayal creates unrealistic expectations, leading many to feel inadequate about their ordinary lives. Manson's view is refreshingly different. He suggests that there is beauty and value in living an ordinary life, and that striving for a simple, honest existence can be more fulfilling than chasing extraordinary achievements. Another important theme in the book is the concept of responsibility. Manson makes a clear distinction between fault and responsibility. He argues that while we may not be at fault for certain things that happen to us, we are always responsible for how we respond to them. This perspective empowers the reader to take control of their life and to stop seeing themselves as victims of their circumstances. Manson also touches on the idea of death and the finite nature of life. He believes that being aware of our mortality can be a powerful motivator to prioritize what truly matters. This awareness helps us to focus on our values, make meaningful choices, and live more authentically. Manson uses this stark reality to encourage readers to consider what they truly care about and to spend their finite and time on those things. Throughout the book, Manson keeps returning to the importance of values. He argues that the source of many of our problems is not the situations we encounter, but the values upon which we base our lives. By re-evaluating and adjusting our values, we can change our experience of life. Manson suggests that good values are reality-based, socially constructive, and immediate and controllable, whereas bad values are superstitious, socially destructive, and not immediate or controllable. Manson's approach to solving life's problems is also worth noting. He advises that instead of constantly seeking to eliminate problems, we should focus on finding better problems. Life will always involve some form of struggle, and the key is to find struggles that we enjoy and that make us grow. The book also explores the concept of freedom through commitment. Manson argues that true freedom comes not from having endless options, but from making a commitment to what's important to us. This commitment allows us to go deeper into relationships, careers, and personal growth, leading to a more meaningful life. As the book concludes, Manson reiterates the idea of choosing what to care about. He emphasizes that this choice is not a one-time decision, but an ongoing process. It's about constantly evaluating what's important to us and adjusting our priorities and actions accordingly. As we wrap up this exploration of Mark Manson's The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F***, it's clear that this book is more than just its catchy title. It's a deep dive into what it means to live a meaningful life in a world that's constantly trying to distract us. Manson's book challenges us to look at ourselves honestly, reassess our values, and focus on what truly matters. Thank you for joining me on this thought-provoking journey. If you've enjoyed this discussion, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Remember, it's not about not giving a fuck about it. It's about giving a fuck about the right things. Until next time, keep challenging yourself, keep growing, and keep focusing on what matters most in your life.